Okay, I figured I'd do this video to show those of you that are tired of buying new Cricut mats how to re-stick your Cricut mats. As you see, this one really has no stick left to it. It won't stick to nothing really. So what you need is a small little container, and I put just a tiny bit of hot water in it, hot tap water. Then you need the Aleenes, tack it over and over. Again, adhesive glue. It says temporary fabric adhesive, but it's, when you put it on your mat, it's not temporary. It is a repositionable glue. So what you'll need to do is take your little cup of hot water, put a little bit of the Aleenes glue in there, like that. It'll turn like a milky color. Use a little skewer or popsicle stick or something and stir it up so it's all mixed in. You don't want it all clumpy. Just like that. You'll set it to the side. Take your Cricut mat, use some blue painter's tape, some scotch tape, just don't use duct tape, and tape your edges. Go right up to the edge of the line for the grid on your mat and tape it down really good and solid. Get you a foam brush like this. Just dip it down in your mixture, your water and glue mixture, and go with smooth, even strokes. It doesn't matter if you get it on your painter's tape. You just want to go smooth, even strokes, and it'll look like you're not getting really anything on there, but you are, because you'll see it starting to look like a milky buildup in sections. That's fine. That's what it's gonna do. You just go over it back and forth like this till you get it all the way covered. And instead of leaving mine to sit overnight to dry, a lot of times I'm in a rush and need a mat that day to use because all my mats are dirty and I've just washed them and they're just not sticky enough anymore, and I'm not going to run out and pay an expensive price. So this is not a heat tool. This is my little blow dryer. Put it on a low setting and just go over it with low heat to start drying that glue mixture, because it'll make the water evaporate out of it. Keep it a distance away. You don't want it right on it. Just keep it up a distance away from it. Keep moving it all around, all over it. And you'll see it's starting to puddle. So I just go back with my brush, my foam brush, and move the glue around a little bit more. So it starts settling into those spots that it's not wanting to stick to yet. And then I go back over it with my blow dryer. Any blow dryer will work. You just want to make sure it has a low heat setting. You do not want to use a lot of heat on these mats because a lot of heat will run them. If you have time to leave them sitting overnight waiting for you to be able to use your mats, that's the best ideal way to do it. But if you're in a rush, a blow dryer does the trick. And like I said, I just keep an eye to see if it's pooling in spots. And if it is, I just move it around until it wants to stick to those spots. Just remember, whatever direction you're going, you want the whole mat to be going in that same direction. Like that. And you'll start seeing that it's starting to dry in all of these sections. And you just keep working at it till it's dry all the way. Like I said, don't keep your blow dryer in one section too long because it will affect your mat. And I do suggest after you've done this, let your mat sit for 5 to 10 minutes just to make sure it's fully cooled back down to room temperature if you did get it hot in any spots, or else it will cause your mat to snap and break, and then you have to go out and buy new mats. And we want to prevent that. We want to keep reusing these expensive mats for as long as we can. Okay, so now that's dry. Now, see? One hand, it's sticking. Now, this is stuck to a standard grip. Now, if you want it to be a strong grip mat, do it again. Take your mixture, go back over it again. Usually 2 coatings work to give you a strong grip mat. 1 coating is usually a standard grip mat. If you need a light grip mat, use less glue and more water, and you'll get your light grip mat. But it really just depends on what strength you want. As you do it, you'll get used to how much glue to water ratio you like for your mats. If you get it too sticky, do the t-shirt trick. Stick it to your shirt and it'll take some of the stickiness away. And then you won't have such a strong adhesion on your mat still. But you just do this and dry it. Like I said, if you can, do these in the evening. Just leave them laying out somewhere where nobody's going to mess with them, your kids, your animals, or anything. And just let them dry like this flat overnight. By the next morning you come in, you stick your hand on them, you're going to know they are going to be sticky. Like here's another one. Very sticky, as you see. This one right here, I've done 2 coats. It's a firm grip. So what I'll do is when I take the tape off of this one, I'll just use a Sharpie and I'll write up here in this corner that it's a strong grip or firm grip mat. Or if I want to use these mats individually specifically for certain projects, like I want to use this one for doing my engraving metal because it is so strong, then I'll put metal up top. And if I want to use one for doing faux leather, I will write faux leather on there. And I'll know which mat is made to the stickiness that I like it for my project. I hope this helps some of y'all to save some money and some frustration. Like I said, this is to help y'all. If y'all have any questions, feel free to message me. And remember, it is the Aleenes Tack It Over and Over glue. You can get these usually at like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Joann's, or you can even find it on Amazon if you're like me and you like to shop Amazon. So give it a try and best luck. Thanks. Bye.